Oh, well, hello, my wonderful broskis of the Maverick Nation. Broskis and broskis of the Maverick Nation. And welcome to the fourth day of this Big 3 Save Christmas What If. So, yeah, considering I'm back here, it's gonna be a lot more of a itch to upload things. The whole time over at that, hotel, motel, inn place, whatever. The Wi-Fi was a lot faster. But here, it's pretty much a tortoise. Anyways, I'm gonna get right into things. Last time, basically, Kinpachi tried to fight Krampus alone, but the Shikai Bankai thing that the elf made kinda wore off. And now Kinpachi's just lying in the snow, about to die, whenever all of a sudden, freaking Uahana comes out of nowhere, and she has her. I have no idea what the name of her Zanpakuto is, and basically, it just heals Kenpachi, but he just like feels all weird afterwards. Because if you know how Uahana's Bankai or Shikai or whatever heals people, you know, it's not. It probably wouldn't be a very pleasant sensation. Yeah, but Uahana was with someone. Basically, it turns out Uehana was with Mayuri Korotsuchi, captain of the 12th Division. And, Mayuri's just like, yes. I have to, I have to prepare myself for my Mayuri voice. Damn it. I have to prepare myself now. I have to talk like Mayuri, like, half-ass do this shit. Yes. Kenpachi. It would seem as if you had gotten yourself into a cold shoulder type situation. I wonder why my freaking Mayuri voice sounds like my freaking Shigaraki voice, but with less Psycho Mantis. It's like Dark Shadow Maverick's Mayuri impression, now with 20% less me sounding like Psycho Mantis trying to do Shigaraki's voice. It's like those Kool-Aid juicer commercials, like back, like I think around the 80s, where the Kool-Aid juice is like 20% juice. Oh my! I was not mentally prepared for this. Anyways, anyways, we best get going if we want to actually get back to where all the action is. You know, Byakuya decided he wanted to be there because everyone else was going, so he was gonna go too. And Krampus had just managed to seclude Byakuya, but then all of a sudden, Mayuri and Kenpachi and Ohana are now there. So in trying to seclude like one person away, he ended up getting like several others, and they're all like freaking captain level. Like shit. Even if one of them is pretty close to dead, I mean, come on. Still Kenpachi's Rocky. And just to show how much he does not give a shit, um, Mayuri decides, Krampus, is that your name? Krampus Claus? And Krampus is like, yeah, so what? Who the hell are you? And Mayuri is just like, I am Mayuri Kuretsuchi of the 12th Division. of the Soul Society. Now, and then he just holds up his sword. Tear off, Asasogi Jizo. That's the only part I can remember, like the release command, which is I believe is tear off, and I can only remember the Asasogi Jizo. Or Asasogi. I can't remember the other part, but I can remember Asasogi Jizo. Anyways, he just openly like decides to use his Bankai, and his Bankai just appears out of nowhere and just like spreads out all this freaking poison. And freaking Krampus is just like, damn it, damn it, damn it. And Byakuya is just like, thanks for getting him in one area, Byakuya. I mean, thanks for getting him in one area, Mary. Now to end this. And Krampus is like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And he's just like, Sinbon Zakara Kagayoshi. And it's just like, wait, what? And it's like, and it just like freaking decimates Krampus. And then all of a sudden, like whenever Krampus ends up falling, whenever he gets up, on the other side, there's freaking Ichigo coming at him. And then freaking like Ichigo's arm, which he has Zangetsu in, gets grabbed by Luffy's arm, and Luffy like super extendy arm throws Ichigo at him, and Ichigo has a freaking hollow Getsuga like right at his face, and he gets slammed right into him. And so basically, Krampus is not too happy. He's seen better days. Just to say that, yeah, he's seen better days. And just all of the lieutenants are like charged with finding wherever the hell like Krampus is keeping Santa. And Brook and Zoro, since they both wield swords, just different kinds of swords, and one wields more than one than the other, Brook and Zoro would both, charge in together and sharpen some ass. And so, yeah. And Usopp would go all God Sniper mode and would just snipe away. And, like they would be individually like picking off like hell monsters that would try to intervene with the fight. And eventually, like Naruto would like propel himself using like a freaking ladder of shadow clones, like in the anime version of his fight with Sasuke. Like a freaking ladder, he would like propel himself with a ladder of shadow clones, and then you'd see like another shadow clone attached to him, and they'd be like funneling like, and Jiraiya would be like, "What the? Oh wait, what? Naruto, what are you? Wait, yeah, Naruto, do that." And Naruto's just like, "Hey, Krampus." Krampus is like, "Wait, what?" Rasengan! Boom! You just get Rasengan away, and then whenever he would hit the ground, Jiraiya would have a big ball of Rasengan ready for him, and like smash him into the ground. And Sasuke would just be picking off more hell monsters with fireball jutsus, and he'd be shooting out Chidoris. But it really starts to get into the nitty gritty whenever you consider Krampus is basically, like I said, Christmas Discord. He can heal from all of this. And basically, everybody starts to realize that, but by the time they realize that, they're pretty wore out. And, Naruto starts to realize something about Ichigo. Naruto's like, Ichigo, are you alright? Why are you pulling at your face? And he's just like, "Ah!" like freaking Hollow Mask, like the Bankai Hollow Mask Ichigo, and he's just like Jetsuga Tensho, and then basically like a freaking Hollow Getsuga would like shoot out at Krampus, and Krampus would just be like batted away. You know, he would be pulling like a freaking I don't even know, and he would just be like he'd be pulling a Broly is basically what I'm saying, and you know he would know about all of this stuff, and he would learn from it, kind of like Broly, or at least the new version of Broly. Anyways, so seeing as Krampus just like batted away a Hollow Getsuga, and Ichigo, was just like, okay, screw you. And he just like charges in. But like Uryu is like using the Quincy pendulum to like rapid fire. And then there's freaking Chad who's like, Red Fist of the Devil. And he punches him into the rapid fire. He punches Krampus into the rapid fire. And Ichigo is just like, damn it. And so, Ichigo then soon realized, well, he still has his hollow mask on because he got like a mastery of it, I think. While he still has his hollow mask on, he would realize, hey, what's happening to Naruto? And he would just realize that during the rapid fire thing, Krampus kind of batted Jiraiya into the rapid fire, and he got messed up pretty bad. Like there's several Quincy arrows like straight through him, and it looks like he's dead, but he's not. And Naruto was just like, he would just like, he'd just be getting all red chakra, like Nine Tails chakra. And you would see the three tails, and then Ichigo would be like, okay, so how is this supposed to help? And then Ichigo would start to see Naruto's skin crack open, revealing a red layer of like chakra, like pure chakra. And another tail. Yes, Naruto is opening his four tails. And he does do, like, he goes straight in front of Krampus, like super speed, and like grabs him with one arm, and with the other arm does a thing where he like raises his arm up and like lands it down, and it creates a giant explosion. He does that, but right in front of Krampus's face. Like he like launches him with it, like skaboosh, boom. And Ichigo's just like, okay, so what do we do now? And Ichigo also starts to realize that you know, Shiro actually has to tell him this, that Naruto can't really control the chakra, so he might actually go ballistic. And so Ichigo's like, well, what the hell do you want me to do? And old man Zangetsu is just like, well, like both old man Zangetsu and Shiro Zangetsu are just like, I don't know, just do something. And Ichigo attempts to use his full bring powers to, I don't know, like maybe suppress the Nine Tails with his full bring power, but not really, not really doing too good. But then Luffy decides, you know, if Ichigo is having problems with this guy, he's using like the extent like full bring and Shinigami fused together, full bring power. And maybe I should help. And he's just like, and he's just like, huh? I think it's called Bouncing Man or something. Year fourth. Bouncing Man, or whatever the hell he called it. Yeah, so like I said, it's like half the one whenever he fought Doflamingo. So it's like half of that power. But it's still a gear fourth. So, like fourth gear, it's still that. So he's just gonna go and like freaking attack like Naruto to try to like stop him using his gear fourth power. But Naruto would just start losing control and shooting like blasts of chakra everywhere from like how Luffy's trying to get him. And then he would just start shooting blasts of chakra everywhere, knocking away Luffy's body, just sending it out like a freaking plastic bag in the wind. Now both Ichigo and Luffy are trying to calm him down, but it's not really working. And then just like whenever fourth gear Luffy tries to like just straight up punch Naruto out, he jumps over this and lands another one of those like explosion punches, but it misses Luffy and it hits the person who was right next to him. It hits Ichigo square in the chest, and he just falls down all the way to the ground. And Luffy's like, "Shit, what do now?" And Naruto was just like keeps on going ballistic. And by this time, Krampus is back, and he's like, "Oh, so you killed one of yourselves for me." And then all of a sudden, he'd be proven wrong because geyser of red and black energy, and then you would just hear dun 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 dun. You just hear the Vasto Lorde theme kick in. And because it's Vasto Lorde Ichigo, he literally punched a hole in him that hard that it caused him to go Vasto Lorde Ichigo again. Like go white mode. And Krampus would be like, "Ooh, what's this? What's this shit?" And, Vesta Lord Ichigo would just greet him with a Sero to the face. That would just, like, send him for miles, even more than, like, the other attack. Like, freaking Senbonzaka Kageyoshi. But it would be, like, a freaking Vesta Lord Sero, so it would, like, shoot him, like, so far back. And he would just be like, "What the shit was that?" And I think this is about 18 minutes. I think this is about your good time to end the video on Z and analysis. The Dark Shadow Maverick is out.